Hi guys, today we will learn how to use checkboxes in your spreadsheet. If you remember earlier in one of the sessions we had used buttons, uh, I thought it will be a good idea to to teach you how to use checkboxes, because that also is a very useful tool in a spreadsheet. So okay, let us go to okay, first I'll tell you what kind of tool we are going to use. Now suppose this is a email list where as we had discussed, first name, second name, email address, etc. has been obtained from the lead generation uh, capture campaign. Now, whenever you capture leads in your email marketing process, it is considered to be a better way of doing it is to opt in for that, double opt in. Double opt in means that, okay, they have given their email address, but automatic email has been generated by your server and sent it to them to confirm that this is their email addresses. So that is known as double opt-in email capture. So suppose the email has been sent, but a few of them have not replied back to that email to confirm the verification of their email addresses. So we'll keep a status of whether they have verified their emails or not. So I will write it here: verification received. Okay. Now, for doing this, what we can do is we can go to developer tab. Now, by default, normally developer tab is not available in the Microsoft Excel. I think I had discussed this before also. So nothing to worry about. In case you don't have, just right click anywhere in the ribbon and click on customize ribbon. And here, if you see, in my case, developer is ticked. And if that tab is not there in your Microsoft Excel, just go tick it and say okay, it will come here. Okay, now we will go to developer, and we had gone there earlier, insert, and earlier we had used button. Today in this example we'll use checkbox. Now checkbox has come, so we'll just okay, it is not at the right place, so we'll take the cursor there, right click it, and then move it, and then there right click it, and yeah, I think it has reached to the right place. Okay, now this is the checkbox. What we can do is, if you want, we can edit the text, and I don't want anything there, so I can just remove that, and then we can right click and you remember this autofill concept. So take the cursor there, plus sign comes, and bring it here. So either you can check it. So if it is checked, it means verification has been received, and if it has not been checked, it means verification has not been received. Okay, now this is one part of it. it works, but it doesn't look beautiful. It doesn't look professional. So we will do something about it, and I have right clicked it and I have clicked on format control. By default it will be checked. I'll consider cell link as the next one, that is M2. So for that I'll click this and I'll check M2, close it. It has come there. Okay, true. Now here also I'll do the same thing. Unchecked is okay, and this is M3. Okay, now this is true, this is false. So see, this is how we can create whether it is true or false. But that is not the only reason that is writing true or false on the basis of whether it is checked or not. Reason was that if I am able to create true and false in addition to whether the checkbox has been checked or not, in that case we can write our own equation, and let us see what we can do. Now this is true. Sorry, this is true. Now we'll write our equation here. Is equal to if bracket. Now it gives us a cheat sheet kind of a thing. Logical test. So logical test, what parameters we are going to test, and we are going to test this true and false. So we'll select this. So M2 is being to be checked, and is not equal to false. Then if it is equal to false, then we will create non-verified again, comma, and if it is false, it is non-verified. So it means if it is not false, we'll say verified. And say enter. Verified, and this is false. Oh, we have not yet done that. Okay, do this, not verified. So if I check it, it is verified. If I uncheck it, it is not verified. Okay, now this also, okay, we can format it. Say suppose we say format cell. No, sorry, not format it. We can do conditional formatting. In the home button, you have, if you remember, we had used this conditional formatting, but here we'll use it for checkbox. Now let us say highlight cells rule text that contains. Okay, if I say if it is verified, you can select and say I would like to select verified. I would like to select green. Okay, and again we'll do another text that contains, and that we will do non verified, and for this we will use red text. Okay, oh sorry, again I forgot to do this. Okay, so it is non-verified, it is verified, it is non-verified, verified, non-verified. So you get the concept, isn't it? So you can do all your experiments by choosing different options. Now here what I wanted to tell you was, this is all working fine. Here I have worked, here I have worked. Now suppose I want to do this. Now I'll tell you what is happening. If I check this, you are seeing that nothing is working. So this is the disadvantage of this thing. So when we click it, format control, and when we have to click the cell link, we'll click here, close it. Okay, then we'll come here, format control, okay, format cell, sorry, format control, treat this, and I select this one, say okay, and then finally this one, format control, okay. If now let us see, true, false, true, true, false. Now what we can do is we can fill it. Now this is all working. Now what else we can do? See, now this column, although the values are required, we don't require the column. So what we can do is select this, right click and hide. So this is how you can use checkboxes. You can, after making the checkbox, either you can leave it like that, or you can use conditional formatting to make it more effective and beautiful. You can use if statement to generate your own conditions, and so on. These are just 2 or 3 possibilities I showed you. You can do many other things. Well,